Capricorn. Thanks for stopping by Moonlit Taroscope to get your February forecast. So how this works, Capricorn, is I'm going to basically pull some cards. We're going to look at your current situation, how you're feeling right now or what you're dealing with right now. And then we're going to see how it transpires as we move into February. And we're also going to ask the cards for any advice. I also want to let you know, if you weren't able to subscribe to this channel before, you can now subscribe. So that little glitch has been fixed with YouTube. Last announcement, if I feel like I need to say this because of some comments I've received. If you're in some type of abusive relationship or recovering from one, this channel is for entertainment purposes only. Okay, so you need to seek help for that. The reading doesn't necessarily apply to you. Okay, I just need to kind of make that clear. I hope you understand what I'm saying. All right, go get advice from people trained. Okay, all right. Okay, Capricorns, I love you guys. Let's see what's going on with you right now. So, white light, white spirit, ascendant masters, angels, calling from all on the other side of the veil. They come from the bright white light. What messages do we have for Capricorn? All right, I think that's good. I think I need to go ahead and cut them. Okay. All right. Let's see what's going on with you guys. My goats. The Hanged Man. Two of Pentacles in reverse. So, you may be getting over some tension, some stress. Ace of Wands. Yeah, cool. Nice. Okay, just give me a second here, guys. Okay. So, yeah, the way I'm seeing the Hanged Man today is that you're seeing things in a new light. You're seeing things in a new perspective. The Hanged Man is in reverse. So that lets me know that this is uncomfortable for you. Anytime, but change is uncomfortable. So this could definitely be a situation where you're uncomfortable, yet you are aware that life is uncomfortable. Life is going to throw you little curveballs, and sometimes you have to change the way you look at things. Sometimes things are going to feel like they're out of order or out of whack for a little bit. You've kind of grown past this indecision and this stress that you had. I think that some of the stress is lifted. But you're still feeling a little bit uncomfortable, but that's okay, because I think you have a brand new passion in your heart, and something new is sort of in your gut, I heard. So like you have some information in your core. I don't know why I keep saying that. It's a burning desire. Of course that makes you uncomfortable. But you know what? It's okay, because you are moving forward from stress. Okay, so let me go ahead and pull these cards. Let's go into February with this. Let's explore this a little further. The Tower in reverse. Nine of Cups. Five of Pentacles in reverse. Two of Swords in the reverse. Ace of Swords, another ace. Lots of new beginnings, guys. Oh, and the Lovers card. I think every time I pull this card, I say it like that. Ooh, the Lovers card. I'm so cheesy. Whatever. Okay, So you had some fallout from this tower moment recently that so this is in February, but this is the fallout. You've already had the tower moment. Okay. Things already changed. Separation. I heard separation. Change. New perspective on things. So because the tower fell, you are dealing with a little bit of the fallout, meaning kind of like, okay, picking up the pieces, you know, maybe you feel like you were left to pick up the pieces. Because somebody really, and this is your recent past, like someone recently, like did a 180 on you, or something in your life happened that was, you had a tower moment. Okay. You know what that was. Okay. So going into February, there's still going to be a healing that needs to occur. And that's good because you will receive that healing. You will be able to finally relax. And I'm beginning to see a flow here that you are going to be able to relax. So like, it's like your tension was here, like in your recent past. Now it's kind of down here. In the future, it's down here. And you're actually going to be able to like put your feet up and freaking relax for a minute. Okay. Now I know that you're uncomfortable because things are out of whack at the moment. And that's the fallout. And so that's going to continue for the next week or so, but you are going to feel better. You are going to be able to put your feet up a little bit. I want you to also keep your mind open to a new way of thinking, letting someone new in. Now that could be into your heart, into your head, into your home. I don't know what that means. It's vague. This is very general. But you've got this Ace of Swords and then the Lovers towards the end of February. So that's why I just had to tell you to open your heart up again, open yourself up again. For some of you may be feeling stuck. You may still be concerned about your finances, but you have a new passion. You have been released. Okay. Some of you have recently been set free of something, and it's lighter. You feel lighter, but the danger here is that you don't spend too much time reveling in the consequences of the recent tower moment that you had in your recent past. Okay. So it's like the universe is pulling you to stay steady, because you guys are steady like a rock, stay steady, but don't over stress yourself about things that happen in the past, because you can't change the past at all. Yeah, that's what they wanted me to say. The past is over and done with. It's done. The only thing we can really control is how we behave, how we think, how we act right now. Okay, right? So I need you to be flexible, Capricorn, moving forward, so that you can go ahead and grasp this Ace of Swords. And we have some love here. Okay. For some of you, the past is holding you down and keeping you stuck and making you feel heavy, and also unable to communicate to others how you actually are. So you're having difficulty attracting who you want to attract. But you have a passion for someone or something, and you need to go through the stage of fallout and feeling uncomfortable in order for you to embrace that energy of, keep standing strong, be your earthy self, but at the same time, move forward with your passion and allow that to transpire and unfold. Okay, so let's go to the playing cards. and clarify a couple of these cards. So I'm going to go ahead and take a look at the Tower in reverse. Because you guys, I know you guys recently went through something. So that's why, you know, I'm surprised to see the Tower pop up for you again, but it's in reverse. That does give me hope. Could be rebuilding, picking up the pieces. But I also get a strong sense that you feel like you're not being assisted, like you've been left alone to pick up the pieces. But you know what? If you have a passion for something that drives you, allow that passion to motivate you through your anger so that you can get the healing that you need. Okay? So, angels, white light. Please clarify for me the Tower in reverse. Why is this showing up for Capricorn? And cuts and... So we got the Death card. Okay. So the Ace of Spades is the Death card in the playing card deck. Two of Hearts in reverse. So, okay. Fallout, fallout, fallout. Yeah. This is separation. Okay. Here's the thing about these cards is you're dealing with some type of separation, and I don't know, I've not seen clearly at all what the separation is, so that's something you're going to have to determine because you know what you're going through. Only you know what you're going through. I don't know your life, right? But you are going, something happened recently that put distance between you and someone, you and something. Maybe you quit a job, something of that nature. You are feeling some abandonment. You are feeling a little bit lonely and uncomfortable. But at the same time, you have hope for the future. And so let's just grab hold of that hope for the future energy and go with that. All right, let's go with that. Because when we have the Knight of Cups, and so it's almost like as soon as you exhale and you're just like, okay, I've accepted that this happened. I let it go. You can actually relax and you can have hope for the future. Okay. You may be able to even join your community again. Or maybe the separation to me is bringing emotional healing, but it also seems to be bringing someone back into your life that's sort of always there and always supportive. A supportive friend has come back around. And now this is going to be, I'm forecasting, so it's going to be in the future, in the near future. And they're going to sit there with their feet up with you. But it's almost like you guys are in this together. Okay, so you went through this nightmare and you're in it together now. Maybe you ended something with someone so you can move forward with a new relationship, and that person is there. So let's go ahead and now again, I'm bringing up multiple scenarios because I'm reading for multiple people. You take what resonates, okay? Also, let me know. Tell me your story. I love to hear you guys' stories too. All right, so Spirit of the White Light. Why do we have the Two of Swords in reverse? What is this decision that Capricorn is struggling with? Oh, okay. All right. So I got a little insight already. But yeah, I think that you know that love is blind, and you know that you don't trust yourself right now. You don't trust your own intuitions or your feelings because of fallout. I keep saying fallout. It's literally like the atomic dust that settles after the atomic bomb went off, okay? That's what I mean. Like, you are not embracing your own intuition or your own emotions because you're not trusting that you're going to make the right decision again because you're afraid of getting hurt. Hey man, you know, that comes up a lot in my readings, but I think that's because that's pretty much that's human nature. We're all afraid of being hurt, okay? But you don't need to stand outside in the cold because that's also unhealthy. So you need to get together with people that understand you on a deep level while you're healing. And you need to focus on your passion, the burning passion inside of you, whatever that is. It could be anything. It could be a new hobby. It could be, you just saw this, I don't know, documentary about something, and now you want to join a cause. I'm getting that as well. Like you want to join the march. Some of you, that's a really good path for you to take. Whatever it is that is, burning your energy. I mean, your engine right now. Whatever's getting you out of bed in the morning, and that you're focusing on, that's going to be your salvation, and that's how you're going to be able to move forward and heal. Because you're going to have the Ace of Swords, so you're going to have an epiphany even more than you already have. So right now you have the emotional passion, and you're struggling with the Two of Swords to make decisions. You don't trust yourself right now, your intuition or your thought process. So right behind that comes in the Ace of Swords. So you're going to be able to trust yourself again, because to me, this is sort of an aha moment. It's it can also just be like, it's further inspiration, mental stimulation. You could be getting some sort of download from the universe. So it's like you're going to wake up one day and you're going to have a thought and you're going to be like, where did that thought come from? And you have no idea. But grab hold of it. Also, you're going to have clarity in regards to the thing that you do not have clarity right now, especially if you're dealing with the recent separation. We have the Lovers card ending out our reading. So I'm going to look into this a little deeper, okay? So you could be starting this journey, a new journey with a Gemini lover. Gemini just also could be a good friend that's helping you through this, or family member, okay? So the lover, that's the Lover card, indicates Gemini, but it's a complex card. I'm going to read into it a little further because it's this is how we're going to wrap up February. So Spirit of the White Light, please clarify for me why the Lovers card is here for Capricorn for the end of February. Closing out the end of February. We've got you right after. We've got unable to trust yourself into receiving information and mental clarity. Yeah. And then that might be why you'll be able to just, boom, you'll just be able to completely, you're just going to completely be able to reunite, and you're not going to feel alone anymore. Queen of Cups. I just felt pulled to draw. Queen of Cups. So, learning to love again. Learning to trust yourself again. Queen of Cups has a lot of intuition, and she's very tapped into the emotions of people around her. To me, she's empathic. So I think, she's sort of the opposite of this, right? I'm sorry, my dog is, y'all, my dog is barking at a squirrel or something. Okay, maybe that'll help a little. She sounds scary, but really that's just how she talks. Okay. We got the Queen of Diamonds in reverse. So yeah, oh, cool. This is great. So, okay, so the fallout that you're dealing with now will fade. So the Queen of Diamonds is letting us know that, if people are talking about you or about the whole situation, or even that one person that you're struggling with, whoever you had to distance yourself from, or whatever organization you had to distance, whatever it was, all the talky about it, it's going to fade. It'll fade quickly. It'll be dissipated. So the Queen of Cups, and we have the Queen of Diamonds assisting you here. Let's look at the bottom of the deck, Capricorn. And I have the Knight of Cups in reverse. So yeah, this is the overall. So the bottom of the deck for me is going to be the overall feeling of the whole spread, which is just basically that you're unable to bring love to the table at this time just because you're going through this process, and that's perfectly okay. In fact, I see the way you handling it is, I think you're handling it quite well. Yeah, that I think you're already, so like if you're watching this and you're kind of like, you're still stuck here where you don't know if your instinct is right, that's okay, because you will soon, very, very soon, in the next couple of weeks or even the end of February, you'll be able to trust yourself again, and then you'll be able to join forces again with someone or someone new. Could be the same person that you have recently separated with. I don't know, but there's this entire process that you have to go through in order to get connected again, in order to reunite either with someone new or the person or people that whoever was holding you back and you recently separated from. You're going to be able to reunite with those people again, and they're going to be really happy to see you, and they're going to open loving arms, and they're going to be like, oh, we are so glad that you are back and you are with us, you know. Yeah. So like a lot of the stuff that I say, I don't even understand why I'm saying it. I don't even remember what I say a lot of times after I do a reading. So yeah, you know, this scenario is like, there are so many different ways to interpret it, but not necessarily. Overall, this is going to be for the folks that have recently gone through separation and they're working their way through the fallout. You're picking up the pieces. In fact, you may have been left with the bills to pay. Like you guys had a big fight and they just up and left without paying their half of the rent, or you were fired from a job unfairly and you weren't given any money, something along those lines. Like you are left to pick up the pieces, but you know, as long as you already are somewhat established, so you are going to receive healing in early February. And although I still see a little bit of like insecurity, I'm so excited that we got the Ace of Swords and the Lovers wrapping up the reading, because, oh, and we've got the Queens over here, because they're all together. Hold on. Give me a second. Yeah, it's pretty simple. You're going to know how to reconnect again. And you're going to get your confidence back, what it is you need in order to do that. I don't really get the sense that you're feeling lonely as much as it is you're feeling discombobulated, because your world was shaken up recently and you don't like that. You don't like that. It's like when someone comes through your house and just like moves like a few things around. So when you go to reach for a plate or a pot or a pan, or they moved it to the other, they didn't mean to, but it's, you know, I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. Your world was just shooken up in a way, and it's uncomfortable, but you will heal. And even though you were left with the pieces to pick up, I kind of think that you were left with the better end of the stick at the end of the day, because we literally have the stick here, right? So even though it feels, you might be still caught up in some anger. I'm getting some angry energy. Then I'm getting some frustration at self. The reading wraps up absolutely beautiful with a lot of healing with the Queens of Cups and the Queen of Diamonds. And you also are receiving a lot of gifts from the universe right now. The things that you need right when you need them. Exactly. The timing is perfect right now, because then we're going to wrap up with the Lovers. Okay. So, yes, I know you feel upset and uncomfortable, disconnected, but you do have passion about something. And you are burning passion. And that could be half anger, half, you know, okay, let me say it this way. Sometimes anger is the fuel that gets us moving. All right? Sometimes we have to get pissed off in order to take action, because it's, you know, it's easy in life to not make decisions, to not do anything and let things just happen, well, whatever happened already happened, but now you have to take action in order to clean up the mess. And the universe is telling you guys that you're going to be just fine. A lot of aces, so that means you're starting new cycles. And we are wrapping up with the Lovers. And the overall is the Knight of Cups in reverse. So the Knight of Cups is like brand new, very sincere, very innocent, actual, no deceit, pure heart coming towards you to make an offer. But he's in reverse. So what that's telling me is that you got to clean up this mess in order to sort of empty your heart out, cry your heart out, pour your heart out to a friend, so that when the love comes along, you'll be available to receive it. And you will. You have what you need. So even though you are left with the short end of the stick, Capricorn, you will come out on top, and you will receive new love in whatever form or shape that might be. Since this is general, when I read for love, I will specifically read for love. Since this is general, please apply this to any area of your life. This could be getting back to what you love. Maybe you were into computers. Maybe you were into artistry of some type. Maybe you used to have a great exercise program that you would stick to. The passion is there or something, but you can't really accept the love yet because, or what you need to feel love in your heart, because you need to go through this process, and that's perfectly fine, perfectly normal, totally healthy. So overall, Capricorns, you guys are going to be great. In fact, I think you're going to be in better shape than than your energy I felt last month, which is strange because we're moving out of Capricorn season, but maybe it was just a lot going on during Capricorn season for you guys for some reason. Or for those that are, that this reading is resonating for. All right, Cappies. All right, goats. Absolutely love you guys. Stay flexible. Don't sweat the small stuff, okay? And you totally have stuff to look forward to coming up in February. This is a forecast, so get excited because you got new stuff coming your way. Also, I'm going to recommend that you watch this reading again in a couple weeks from now and see how it actually resonates then, because I am forecasting. It's easy to forget what I'm telling you. You come back a couple of weeks and you read and you look at my reading, you might go, oh, okay, now I know what she's talking about. And you can take a little comfort in that moving forward. All right, guys, that's what I try to do anyway. I love you to death. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. This is going to be my last reading before my big move. I am moving this weekend, so I can't wait to turn on my camera in my new space, in my new location, and move into love readings for February. So check back, subscribe. Lots of love. Email me if you want a personal reading, and I will see you in February. Bye, guys.